setting in college football. Husky Stadium in Seattle settled nicely between the Cascades and the Olympic Mountains, and it doesn't get much better or much louder than this. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. The returner will field it and bring it back. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Washington Huskies will have some work to do after that short return. And they're led out there by a man who will carry the ball plenty in this one, guys.
Well, it's real simple. He's the best player on their team. They have got to force-feed this guy the football, David.
No doubt about it. The offense goes through him. Excited to see how they've built this offense and how many different ways they can get him touches.
Really nice looking pinpoint throw there. And when I think back to Husky QBs, you think about Warren Moon, you think about Mark Brunell, the Heward brothers. What about Jake Browning? All made really good decisions. This guy, he's got a lot of arm talent, but he's also very smart.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Going up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The receiver on the jet sweep. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. To the air, it's Rodgers. Quick completion on the out. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Jackson. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
So Ohio State's offense has the ball for the 1st time. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. 2 physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, 2 alphas, 2 guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, cornerback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that 1st quarter. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Got his man quickly. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to move it through the air. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. To throw, it's Howard. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. They move the tight end all over. They'll run it. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage. Now facing 2nd and 10 from their own 1 and hoping to avoid a disaster. The give to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Jackson. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you? It's been very evenly played through 2 quarters. Both teams have been physical. Both teams have battled there in the trenches. Neither has been perfect, but they're both right there in this game. And it's kind of the calm before the storm. Each side sort of licking their wounds right now, but expect another fight in a phone booth in this second half. And with that, let's head back to the gorgeous Pacific Northwest and the fellas at UW.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smith. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Tate. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll try to bully their way for the first. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
And they may have caught the defense snapping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that 3rd down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football on these 3rd down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Looking to pass, it's Howard. It's complete to the right. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. That's reeled in. It's Tate. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. They're going to run it. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the 3rd. Defense has been dominant. We reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Nobody's been able to get on the board as we check out the stats. It's easy to think back to 2014, Wake Forest, Virginia Tech, the last time we had a game go into overtime as a scoreless tie. Let's see if that's the way this one goes as we start the 4th. The defense is going to stop the clock for the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He'll come out throwing on first down. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Dropping back. It's Rodgers. Gets it out fast. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Getting some heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On second down, he'll let it fly. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. With the catch, it's Boston. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Snagged in the middle, it's Henderson. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Scott. Timeout called by the offense, 29 seconds left on the clock. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. He's going to pass. Throws to the back. And that one's incomplete. They'll line up for a second down play. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Feeling some heat. He'll try to do it himself.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Back to throw, it's Howard. Looking down the middle. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. First play of the first possession of OT. Trying to find his man on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Hunter. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Fast motion from the offense. On second down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. They'll run it from the gun. He breaks a tackle. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. quick release on the RPO. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires into the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. And this one splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. Running to the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Unloads quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. They've got a little work in front of them here on 3rd down if they want to keep this drive alive. He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT.
I tell you what, when you give me that kind of effort, I'm going to find you more often. What a layout. QB throws the football a little bit in front of him, had to dive and go make the catch. He lays out, secures the catch through the ground. Remember, got to catch it all the way through the ground. Nice effort by that receiver there.